What's up guys? So today we're gonna be talking about aluminum versus plastic intake manifolds. So the big question we have is why? Why did this change happen? Well, first off we have the weight myth. So manufacturers claim they switched to plastic or composite for weight savings and fuel economy. While this is true to an extent, the real reason is cost. Injection molding is pennies on the dollar compared to casting and machining aluminum. One thing that's overlooked though is every single time you drive, the engine bay goes from 20 degrees to 90 degrees and back. This is almost like breathing. Aluminum handles this for decades, but plastic has a life budget. Now, although you can get a smoother inside finish with injection molding, that is one of the few advantages compared to aluminum, which needs extra machining for smooth profile. There is also a science to the failure of plastic manifolds. So, over 10 years, the heat from the engine cooks the plastic. The polymers lose their flexibility because plasticizers inside the material evaporate. There's also a lot of stress points where the manifold would fail, usually at the mounting flanges or the coolant crossover points. Because the plastic expands at a different rate than the metal engine block it's bolted to, it literally tears itself apart over time. Aluminum can fail as well, but when it does, it's usually just a gasket. But when plastic fails, the manifold itself warps or cracks, leading to vacuum leaks that cause check engine lights and rough idling. There is a repair trap to plastic manifolds because if an aluminum manifold leaks, you would spend roughly about $20 on a gasket and 2 hours of labor. The metal part can be reused forever, basically. But if a plastic manifold leaks, the part is often non-serviceable. You have to buy the entire assembly, which can easily be over $300 to $800 plus labor. All this, however, concludes into planned obsolescence. So this turns a car that's essentially for life into a car for the warranty period. Manufacturers know these parts will fail at around the 120,000 mile mark, and right exactly when you want to trade the car in. There is also a performance and tuning advantage to aluminum manifolds, so they can be ported and polished for more power. You can't really do this with plastic without compromising its thin walls. Also, aluminum handles turbos a lot better than plastic would.